Elevator pitch is back. And on this pod, we are finding a way. I think every Jurassic Park pod has started out like that since millions of years ago. We are talking about Jurassic Park Rebirth, and we are pitching
Jurassic World Rebirth.
Fucking hell.
They'll eat you alive.
Yeah.
All right. Superman guys can fucking come after me. Jurassic World : Rebirth. And we are pitching, oh shit, we shouldn't have done this movies. AKA science gone wrong. AKA laboratory shit.
Yeah.
AKA...
Are you playing somebody who's gone wrong?
Oh no!
Are you a dinosaur? Or? Yeah, he isn't.
Well, Tanner, that's actually on theme because the dinosaurs are they? No, they're not talking in this one. They're talking in Jurassic Park 3. That was when they talked to each other.
Yeah, they do learn to talk to each other. Alan Grant actually speaks back. He was the original Chris Pratt, if you will.
Yeah.
On the
heel.
In the third one with Macy,
Yes.
Yeah.
they talk.
Yeah, because
I don't remember.
in the beginning of that movie.
Alan.
Wow, you're incredibly well spoken.
Oh, wow.
In the beginning of the movie, they like mentioned they're like, yeah, I think the Raptors were talking to each other, and then his laboratory assistant makes like a olfactory system, where it's like also like a whistle or like a shofar for all my Jewish listeners, and he like blows into it. He's like, "Boo." I'm like, oh shit,
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, and then and later in the movie, he's like, wait, before they kill us. Yeah.
Pretty
And
much.
they just want rights.
And
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
They just
wanna
want
be
rights,
heard.
dude. Yeah.
It is a social commentary.
Anyway, Will,
Yeah.
we're also here with roommate of the pod, Noah Paradise.
Hello. Thank you.
Your last name is Paradise?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And you're a big Jurassic Park fan.
I am a big fan of Jurassic Park. I started watching it when I was really young. My whole family, really distinct memory, which my sister will know what I'm talking about. Shout out Olivia Paradise.
Thank you.
There, she's actually in the studio too.
in the elevator, yeah.
Where we were, just eating Trader Joe's peanut butter cups, watching the first Jurassic Park for the first time. And now every time I have those peanut butter cups, I think of JP.
That's
And
beautiful.
it makes me really happy.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow.
And you've also you're a literary Jurassic Park fan too.
I am.
You've read the book?
I've read both. There's 2 books. I've read both of them. Yeah. It's
Is the
pretty
second
crazy.
one Lost World?
The second one is Lost World.
Okay.
It's quite different than the Lost World movie, honestly. There's a lot that they leave out, which I'm sure we'll get to.
We'll get to.
Yeah.
Let's go to Rebirth first,
Rebirth. Okay.
Let's get Reborn first.
Okay.
Let's get
Is
Reborn.
it called Rebirth?
It's called
The new one is Jurassic World colon Rebirth.
Yes.
Colin Powell.
Gross.
Yeah. Me and Tanner did not see this movie.
Yes.
For the record.
Yeah, for the record.
Both of you.
For the stenographer in the elevator.
Please include that. You both did.
We did, yeah. The Lemley Monica Film Center, home to many Japanese art house movies and Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yeah, I think that's where I saw. That's where I think. Isn't that where we saw?
You saw Perfect Days there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bender's Perfect Days.
I've seen Perfect Days there. I've seen Materialist there.
Really?
Yeah. And then I've seen
I need to catch Materialist, so.
Yeah, we're gonna do an hour on Materialist on this again too.
Yeah, for another time.
It's me and CR. Seriously, the only 2 guys riding with Materialist.
Yeah, you're riding kind of solo these days.
But are we riding for Jurassic World Rebirth?
Are you?
Right.
Tell us. Tell me now. Did you like it at all?
No.
Honestly.
I'm only hearing bad stuff.
It's, for a bad movie, it's actually not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's more so it's the movie version of the GTA meme, like, shit, here we go again.
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
Dude, that's pretty accurate.
And I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that because today I saw a guy in jeans and a partner protector and like walking down the street with a buzz cut, like hulking shoulders. I was like, that is literally the guy from GTA. Shit, here we go again.
That's CJ.
Yeah.
He's on his way to Jurassic World: Rebirth.
The captain of the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was talking about
wait.
today. I saw this.
You just saw the guy.
There is a guy. You said the captain of the boat?
I think I got confused on characters.
Never
honestly.
mind. But yeah.
Yeah, there's just a lot of contradictions in the movie.
Yeah.
that I thought of. Like the captain of the boat was talking about You know, when he
Mahershala?
got like super,
Mahershala Ali.
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes. How he was like super mad at the family for like bringing their kids on that, or bringing their kids like near the island. He's like,
Yeah.
what were you thinking? You could never do that, because he lost his kid in the movie.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoiler.
No, it's
But
little appetizer trauma.
and then they rescue the kids and then just continue on to the island, and he's like fine.
Yeah,
with
he's like,
it.
fuck it.
He's like,
Yeah, I
you guys
didn't
can
think
just
about
chill on the beach. It'll be fine. And then it's like,
I didn't
all
think
right.
about that.
Yeah, right.
Just to set a little context
yeah.
for the
Give it to
plot of
me.
this movie.
Sure.
Basically, this is like, this is a United Healthcare hot killer. It's speaking on that a little bit on Big
Okay.
Pharma.
It's like Pfizer meets Jurassic Park.
It's Pfizer meets Jurassic Park.
Okay.
It's Jurassic Park presented by Moderna. But like basically the dinosaurs, now 25 years since they were created in Industrial Light and Magic in San Francisco,
Right,
have now roamed the earth, and due to their oxygenation levels, that's not a real thing.
Oxygen adjacent.
Oxygen adjacent levels, they're unable to live in Isla Nebula or wherever else.
Yeah, they can only live on like a very select string of islands, like right on the equator, very tropical, because
Yeah.
it's more oxygenated.
Thank you.
There you go. That was smooth.
This guy's read the book.
You're a pro podcast.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, and then at the end of the movie,
Whoa, wait.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to start at the beginning. What happened at the end of the movie?
Oh, well, I was gonna say like the other contradiction about that whole like plot point.
Oh, why they live there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, because all right, wait, but let me say.
Yeah, go. Sorry, I thought you were done.
But they can only live there, and they figured out this pharma company. This guy, by the way, Josh Pence, finally on another 10-day contract.
Pence.
Yeah.
Really?
It is Josh Pence, right? Can you see the guy there? Nope, it's Rupert Friend. God damn it, I thought it was Pence.
Damn it, Pence still on the G League, man. Sorry. Can't we call him up?
Social Network 2, starring Josh Pence. But yeah, so Rupert Friend's like, yo, like I work for this pharmaceutical company. He tells Scarlett Johansson, who's like a merc, even though she doesn't deliver her best in this movie. But
Stuff.
Rupert Friend's like, yo, we got to get a crew to this island where all the dinosaurs live near the equator now, because we're going to like basically get injections of their blood.
Okay.
And then we're going to take them back for samples and then sell them by 40x on the market, you know?
Okay.
To like
yeah.
help like heart condition, right?
Yeah, they're like, 40% of Americans die because of cardiovascular
right,
disease.
because they're like, these animals are so big, their hearts are so powerful.
Yeah.
We need to
So they're
tap
pretty
into
good
their
setup.
DNA.
They're pulling
combat
like
it.
the Rise of the Planet of the Apes does a similar with
with
Alzheimer's.
Right.
Oh, with Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
They're trying to
Ah.
tap into the brains. They're testing the apes.
So we got apes for the
The
brains?
pharmaceuticals are always involved these
Yes.
days.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
this is interesting. They've continued this trend.
Yeah, and it's actually interesting. This is a pro of the movie. The way that they get the blood is actually a good gimmick. This is a classic Gareth Edwards.
Vintage Gareth.
Hullabaloo. But they've got this like gun, right? And at the first, what's his name? Jonathan Bailey is like, I can shoot it, and Scarlett Johansson's like, no, pussy, I can shoot it. And meanwhile, like both of them seem like they like have just picked up that gun on set like today. But they shoot the gun, right? It's like this like long range sniper rifle. It goes into a dinosaur. It sucks up the blood, and then it's got like a launcher, and it launches off. It doesn't kill him. The dinosaur's fine. Launches off the dinosaur 100 feet in the air. The capsule. Poof! And then parachute comes out and it like lands, and they like always just have to like grab it like they're playing like beer die or
Like
something.
OBJ in the fourth.
Yeah, like
Going out
straight up.
one-handed, dude.
Yeah, it's like, and like there's a couple really good snags.
Yeah, there are.
Where
Yeah.
like the only time I almost clapped during the movie is when like Jonathan Bailey actually goes OBJ and
Dude,
like,
yeah,
like
he
grabs
does,
it off
like-
board of the
Wow.
boat.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
So that's good.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was a pretty sweet.
So that's why they're going to the island.
What's funny is that we were about 40 seconds ago joking about vintage Gareth Edwards.
Yeah.
That kind of is vintage Gareth
Vintage
Edwards.
Gareth,
Yeah,
dude.
like in like regards to like all the gadgets of the creator. Like there's so many like
Oh, yeah.
there's so many little like he's in theory he's like the exact filmmaker you want to make any of these movies.
Yeah.
That he doesn't
well, I'll tell
he's
you where his
not
weakness
there.
lies.
Well, scripting and
Yeah.
whatnot, yeah.
So
to me.
coinciding with this group, led by Mahershala Ali, Scarlett Johansson, and Jonathan Bailey, is then it hard cuts 40 minutes in the movie, like hard cuts. to
And are you liking what you're seeing for those 40 minutes, or you're
it's fine. It's not great.
You're figuring it out. Okay.
Yeah, there's a couple good scenes, but you're kind of like already knowing like we're not getting anywhere real good with this.
Yeah.
We're headed nowhere fast.
It hard cuts to what you were talking about before, which is this family in the middle
Yes.
of the ocean.
Yeah.
This family is in the middle of the ocean and they are just sailing.
sailboat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His dad is just taking his family sailing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Just hanging out.
and like they're just hanging out, and then obviously they're in bad waters and a dinosaur comes up and fucking gives their boat a rocking.
Oh.
So that's why they got to get saved, as you were saying.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they get saved, and then they end up on the island regardless.
Yeah, so then you
Yeah.
get like this National Treasure 2 style, like two coinciding groups which is similar to Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah, it is.
Where
Yeah, it
they're
actually
like,
is, yeah.
they're like, oh, there's two groups and they're trying to get to the same place and they
Yeah.
meet in the end. Yeah, and the family's very weird.
Okay.
There's like a lot of like, there's like literally like 15 minutes of like bad local theater playhouse
Okay.
between them. Of
Yeah.
like this, the boyfriend of the daughter's there,
Okay.
and he's just like, he refuses to help steer the boat, and he's like, just
He's too cool for it.
He's too cool for
You
it.
gotta be.
Yeah.
And then he ends up saving. Yeah, it's a lot. And there's a little girl, and she takes a dinosaur off the island.
Yeah, which then like if you go back to the beginning of the film where they can only survive in that one tropical region,
Yeah.
you're like, oh man, that baby dinosaur is gonna die in like 10 minutes.
That dinosaur's fun.
She's
Yeah.
gonna fucking choke him out in
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
It
Yeah.
was cute though.
It was a cute dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, that's what's going on in this movie.
I
Yeah.
mean, and again, as somebody who didn't see this movie, I already had my fears going into it though, because we've just ended this trilogy of world movies.
the Dominion trilogy.
Yeah, as it's being coined, your Bryce Dallas Howard, your Chris Pratt experiment,
Your blues.
your blues,
Heel.
and and of those I saw the first two,
Saw the first one.
and that Dominion was only in what 2023, and it was
Yeah.
it felt like it was like that movie came out and then the next day they were like, and we're going back, more Jurassic World,
Yeah.
like because that movie, all three of those movies made a ton of money, but
So did this one so far.
and this one is already making a ton of money as well, and it was just funny, like it was immediate. They're like, we've got to go. This can't be the end. They kind of had to close the loop on that one, but they're like, we can't stop making Jurassic movies. Which I think that they could. And two, I was like, that feels like it's a really fast turnaround to go back. And so how is this movie connected to anything that comes before it? Is it?
I think the only real connection is that there are dinosaurs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Like-
so they're not hinting at any connection to any of these.
yeah, they really don't.
The only hints are like the original company of InGen.
Okay.
Like where it's like, oh, there's some like old InGen equipment on the island.
Gotcha.
And like, you know, there's some backstory on like how they ended up there from like the original island.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's like a separate movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not connected to the Jurassic World movies though. It's
No.
more connected to the parks.
Yeah, it's like the idea, and to these movies' credits, the best of them and the worst of them. The first one being kind of the only great one, in my opinion. But like the best of them and the worst of them, like they're all like very metatextual movies. They're super meta in a lot of ways, right? And even this movie is very meta in the way that, in the same way Jurassic World is, where it's like, you know, the franchisization of Jurassic Park, where they're
Yeah.
like, we actually did make a park for this now, and
Yeah.
people are there, and you're like, oh, it's still not a good idea, you know?
Yeah.
And like that being the kind of blown out Chris Pratt corporate version of it, this is almost now like film wise, like a reaction to that, where they're physically and metaphorically sucking the last drops of blood out of a franchise that they're seeing how much they can get out of, you know, like that's literally the plot of this movie.
Sure.
And in that, it's a lot more pared down. So there's not like this big park with all these expansive characters, Goldblum, Dern, none of them are in it.
None of them.
It's just like a boat and there's 5 people. It, you know, it reminds me of Thunderbolts, speaking of Thunderbolts,
Interesting.
because you're like, this is like the reaction to the massive world building that was done in the last 10 years. And now they're like, let's try to pare it down. I think that's what the audiences want. But let's try to tread absolutely no new ground with this and
Okay.
put characters together who like are just, I don't believe that any of these people are friends. It's a lot of just box checking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it setting up I mean, it's setting up another movie. No,
It didn't really.
Not at all.
Interesting.
But I mean, I'm sure in like
They
3
will make
years
one.
we'll
Yeah.
see like Jurassic World. I don't know, Reborn.
Afterbirth.
That's way better. Yeah, Afterbirth.
It's just gonna be like that little dinosaur at the vet. And be like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
he's acting all weird lately.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong.
Did you get this from the
Is
equator?
it something with the oxygenated air?
Where did you get this dinosaur?
Yeah,
But
not
it
a
is,
lot.
I was just going to talk about another part that I didn't
No,
like about the movie.
keep punching holes in this.
Hammer and
I was
home.
just going to say that like this was also a thing in the Jurassic Worlds.
Yeah.
Which also, like you were saying, I think is a reflection on like so a big part that they say is like, oh, they start making like modified hybrid dinosaurs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like because they're like, oh, the people like want to see something new. They're sick of regular dinosaurs. And I feel like they say that in the movie, and they're also talking about the audience watching the movie.
Yes.
Like, oh, we're done with like T-Rex and stuff. We want to see something crazy. I hate that.
Yeah, fuck
They're
that shit.
so stupid.
You get into the
And they're just
CGI
horrible.
amalgamations of like this
doesn't
was
even-
never real.
Like
yeah.
the main bad guy,
the big
dino,
beat, the final boss.
Yeah, the final boss. It didn't even look like a. It looked like more like a alien. Like
Yeah.
from Alien,
It-
than like a giant alien, than like
It
a
was
dinosaur.
it was like this weird whale dinosaur.
Yeah.
that sort of was like a.
like a dome.
It looked a little bit like what do you call it? A Godzilla.
Okay.
really?
Yeah.
Gareth Edwards just kind of like got some of the CG from his Godzilla movie and just let's
right.
put some fucking
Yeah.
some dinosaur shit on
Put
there.
Cranston
Yeah.
in there for 5 minutes. Good measure.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Like the movie is literally in conversation with what it's getting. I mean, David Koepp, who wrote
Yeah.
it, who wrote the original Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
I think is aware of a lot of this stuff. And he's like,
It's got to be.
he's got to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I told Will this before, and why I was like a little excited about this movie is because I feel like this positionally was in a spot where it could have been really good. Just the idea that there is this hard reset and they are scaling it down and it is a closed story and it's not world building and they are just trying to like singularly like get a good punch out, right, with this movie. And it's directed by Gareth Edwards, who, we talked about the creator and then Rogue One and Godzilla. I mean, the guy's like visually just like spectacular.
Yeah.
And this movie shot on film. It looks really good at a lot of
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Other than the weird alien monster thing.
Yeah.
But, and it's written by David Koepp, who adapted Michael Crichton's novel so eloquently for the first movie. And it just felt to me like it was like, all right, we have a director who can't write and a writer who, not say can't direct, Premium Rush, pretty good movie. But like,
Directed Premium. Where the hell was that?
but like is a writer who understands the material better than anyone else.
yeah.
Like, why wouldn't this be good?
Yeah.
And it wasn't. But it had those elements of like, at least someone who was writing this was smart. He didn't take that intelligence into any of the actual conflict of the movie.
Sure.
There's actually not a lot of conflict in this movie. Even like Mahershala Ali, spoiler alert, he does like the Will Peters where he's like, I got them, you guys go. Check out Will doing that in a zombie video.
Right.
And then he does it and his flare goes out and you're like, all right.
It's kind of the same thing in Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
When Billy.
Yeah.
Go.
He's like, go.
And then he's just like on the chopper already.
Yeah,
Like,
and yeah.
Do you know this guy? It's like, yeah, of course. No one else is here.
Yeah. Like the music dies down, you're
Yeah.
like movie over, and then it's like, no, no, no. And he like comes out and you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, it's Mahershala or
Yeah.
Billy. Anyway.
Yeah.
Does any of that
No, I mean, I think
Track.
it's just a really interesting like case of. I mean, clearly, like even from when it was announced, like this movie was very clearly like
we need a summer?
it was
Yeah.
it was a package from the jump where it was like we want another Jurassic movie, we want Scarlett Johansson, and we want to attach her to Gareth Edwards. Like
Yeah.
it was always like plot details are under wraps,
And then
but it
Glenn
felt-
Powell turned it down. Remember
Yeah,
that?
yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
And it was like it always felt like it was like they haven't really cracked what movie they want to make. They just know what they want it to be, like what it
Yeah.
to be called.
Yeah.
And that always feels like a bad sign.
Well, I think this is an opportunity to go back to where it all began,
Sure. Where life started.
where life started.
Yeah.
Because I think that's really the crux of the conundrum, the catch-22, if you will, of Jurassic Park sequels, is that the first movie, based on the book,
Yes.
brilliant idea, and is almost to me like, and I said this to you guys before, but like dinosaurs, we made them again, but we're better than them. We're going to play God. Hammond's going to play God. It's all under control. It's all good.
Yeah.
Oops, not good. Turns out they play.
With Knight should not have been involved.
Yeah. Turns out Wayne Knight's got a shaving cream can. And then, they drive away with Hammond and what's his name?
John.
No, not
Sam
John.
Neill?
Yeah, Samuel. What's his fuck?
Alan
Grant.
Alan Grant. Thank you.
I didn't know
Alan
you were
Grant
talking- yeah.
is like, I don't fucking approve your park. And Hammond's like, me neither. Let's get the fuck out of here. And you think, all right, yeah, they all learned their lesson, right?
Yeah.
That lesson is so like dangerous and crazy that I feel like humanity's just like not going to be like, run it back. Like, let's see if we can figure this one out again. You know, that's the problem. Is it's kind of a one-time lesson learned thing.
It is.
Dinosaurs.
Just the
Let's not mess with them
capitalistic
again.
greed, though. You know, in
They
the
keep
second
trying
one,
that
when,
shit.
When Jeff Goldblum's like talking to Hammond, he's like, "Oh wow, capitalist to naturalist, real quick." Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great line from Goldblum.
Great line.
So I just watched Lost World in full for the first time this week
Yeah.
for this, and it was interesting. And I rewatched Jurassic Park, and it is interesting going from that one to Lost World, where it's just like it almost immediately feels just like off. Like it just like doesn't have the same.
It's the Temple of
emotion
Doom
to it. Yeah,
It's, it's kind of the Temple of Doom syndrome.
Yes,
to be honest with you.
it's just pitched the wrong way. Like, and it's
for that
Temple
line.
of Doom is. I mean, there's some great scenes.
It's the same thing. There's great scenes, but it's darker.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's darker, and it's just like, why do this? Like, what's your point in doing this? Because I agree, where it's kind of like, would they really go back and do this again? Like,
I don't think they would.
It's like because the whole part of the first one is that all the board is like, we're really worried about this. We're worried that this is like super dangerous. Prove to us it's not.
Yeah.
By the end of the movie, it's like, it's so dangerous.
Yeah.
But then in the second movie, there turns out to be a party that was like, actually, we didn't really care about that. Like,
Yeah.
we're cool with it if you guys are.
Yeah.
Wayne Knight betrayed us.
If Wayne Knight wasn't there, this would have been fine. So it's just like interesting. When it starts, you're just like, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to buy in to it again.
Yeah.
And it's hard to miss Laura Dern and Sam Neill in the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She comes back. She's like a trad wife in the third one.
Yeah. It is strange though. I will say, like, the Lost World book is like vastly different than the movie, as where the first one is like pretty you know,
Yeah.
like it follows the same.
The only difference in the first one is that it expands upon the science in a way that's
it's which is
In the
really
book,
cool.
in the
yeah,
book,
it's
does.
really
Okay.
really cool.
Okay.
And
Crichton
same in the
is
second
excellent
one.
writing that
The
stuff.
science is like way more prevalent in it. But
Interesting.
also like the plot is different, pretty almost.
Yeah.
Like,
So what is it?
So in the second one, in the second book, so the team, like Ian Malcolm, Sarah Harding, they also leave out like 3 huge characters.
Okay.
These other doctors that go
Replaced
with
it
them.
with Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn just kinda did all the
Actually, yeah,
work.
they do. Vince Vaughn or
Put him into one.
Nick Van Owen, Vince Vaughn's character, is not in the book,
name.
I don't believe. Great name.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're supposed to be going there to just like strictly observe their behavior and learn about them. And then the bad guys aren't the new InGen company coming in to like make another park. It's the original bad guy from the first one, Dodgson, who's back again and wants to steal dino eggs to like, I actually forget what he wants to do. It might be to open
Dodgson-
another park again. But it actually might be.
But Dodson
like,
dies in the first book though.
He does not.
He doesn't?
No.
I mean, he dies in the movie.
Yeah, he is in the second book. Very
I
much
know.
so.
Well, Hammond dies in the first book, if you didn't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know.
He does, and he's more villainous in the book than he is.
Well, I was kind of stunned
He's
to
more
see.
Bezos-esque a little bit. Yeah.
Obviously.
And Spielberg comes in, he's like, let's make him cuddly, you know? Yeah.
I mean, I was honestly stunned to see Hammond in the beginning of the second one, where I was
Yeah.
like, "There's no way they can bring Hammond into this."
No way, this guy's
They're
not
trying
behind bars.
Yeah, this guy
Yeah.
could be in jail. He's responsible for like 8 people that have been killed.
It's like
Yeah.
manslaughter.
It's
Yeah.
actually interesting. I didn't think about that part. He must have been like a legal nightmare after that.
What degree of manslaughter is I sent this guy into the jaws of a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
We actually don't have laws for this.
Yeah.
He gets off.
It was in international waters they couldn't prosecute.
That's true. They probably can't.
There you go. Can we step back though? Because I do want to ask Noah,
Yep.
who you've lived with me throughout my entire career on this podcast.
Indeed.
And you're here now because Jurassic Park is your favorite movie.
Yes. One of them.
Could we step back to the first one?
Yeah.
A near perfect movie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I asked you what reminded you of it, the Trader Joe's peanut butter cups.
Yes.
But what is your favorite part about Jurassic Park?
Man, that's a great question.
The first movie. Let's
first
just keep
movie?
it in the first movie here.
Like,
Is it Goldblum?
okay, well,
Is it Goldblum?
The amount of times I've sent the GIF / quoted the line, now that's one big pile of shit in my life is like astounding. Jeff Goldblum is one of my favorite, or not Jeff, well, Ian Malcolm is one of my favorite movie characters of all time.
He's great.
So funny.
Yeah.
And in that thing that we watched just the other night, that like,
Oh, the Netflix doc thing?
that like 30-minute thing where they like kind of describe why Spielberg wanted him.
Mm-hmm.
Where he was like kind of like nerdy, a little eccentric, but also had that like what they say, that like raw like magnetism or something.
Pure
You know?
raw
Yeah.
Goldblum magnetism.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Yeah, so he's like one of my favorite characters of all time. I think like where my love of it comes from is just like I loved dinosaurs as a kid and I watched it when I was really young, and it's just kind of more like a mostly just like a nostalgia thing.
Yeah,
Like, I just,
dinosaurs
like,
are pretty
loved that
undefeated.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The idea that those things like walked the earth before us is a pretty good like childhood like pitch, you know, to children. It'd be like,
Yeah.
before you were here, these things were here.
Yeah.
And for a lot longer.
Yeah.
Like they say in the movie.
Yeah,
100
Jonathan
million
Bailey's got a good
years.
speech
as,
about that,
as
yeah.
opposed to humans only, what, 200,000 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
You know, it's interesting. You say dinosaurs are undefeated. It's crazy that really there's only one good dinosaur movie, and it is the first one. Like that's
Yeah.
the only one that just nails it.
Yeah.
because they've certainly tried it. I mean, they tried Adam Driver fighting dinosaurs.
65?
65. They've given it. I mean, they've given 6 other cracks with the Jurassic franchise.
You know when I
Yeah.
knew 65 wasn't going to be good is when I was working at the Sony tour office and I got a call one day and it was this guy. He's like my age. He's like, hi, is this the tour department? I was like, yeah. He's like, I want to book a tour. I was like, all right, dude, sure.
Cool.
Like for who? Yeah, pourquoi? And he goes, yeah, like, you know that movie like 65? I was like, yeah. It's like my bosses, they like directed that. So can I like book a tour? I was like, yeah, sure, dude.
I don't really think they need a book.
Yeah, the guy was so confused about what was going on with the tour.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't imagine what these guys did when they made a movie.
I mean, it's just like.
Anyway, Jurassic Park.
Well, I think what works so well about Jurassic Park, and it carries over into the second one, but honestly, it's a little bit less, is like how like just perfect the dinosaur animatronics are.
They're so good, dude.
They're so
So
Is that
excellent.
Phil Tip?
It's-
Phil Tip the goat.
He's incredible.
Phil Tippett, yeah.
It's like they're so good. And I was like, the second one still has it, but you can tell in the second one they do lean a little more computer.
These
Yeah,
movies went off the
definitely.
rails when they saw the first time a dinosaur killed another dinosaur at the end of the first one, which was great.
which is awesome.
And they
No
were
doubt.
like, let's do more of that. When in reality, the more wide shots you do of dinosaurs, the less good these movies are.
Yeah.
It's like,
You really just want to see an eye. You want to see a big fucking
Yeah.
eye and a big
Yeah.
claw.
Dude, the
It's
best
just Jaws all
scenes is
over
when
again.
the like eye is like right up against the
Yeah.
window.
Oh
and you're
my
like,
God.
oh my god.
that
Yeah.
scares the shit out of me every time.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
In watching Jurassic World today silently in the edit bay on Tubi, not a sponsor, but definitely could be.
They could be, yeah.
You just like notice it immediately, like when Chris Pratt is like in the ring with
Yeah.
these raptors, and they're clearly fake.
Yeah.
Like when they lunge at him, it's just like different. You're like, they're not really lunging at him.
Yeah.
It's our relationship with dinosaurs in the first one versus the other ones, where what's so good about what our relationship with dinosaurs is in that first one is we are reacting to the dinosaurs through not one character watching them or us just watching a screen of raptors fighting each other, but a community of people like debating and dealing with the fact that dinosaurs are chasing them.
Yeah.
And it's like through that group of people that we're like getting scared through it.
Yeah.
The same way as Jaws or anything like that.
Yeah.
Instead of like the actual visual manifestation of what's scaring us.
Yeah. I think
Does that make sense? Yeah.
No, yeah. I was just gonna say, like, I think also the animatronics part in the first one like plays such a big part in the movie is as they like lean more on CGI, they like for example in the first one when the sick Triceratops is like there, that was like all built out and the puppeteers were like underneath making it move.
Yeah.
And the actors had like something to like
Yeah.
it looked real. And
Yeah,
like
yeah,
actually like
Looks great.
something to interact with. Something real, something you could touch.
Yeah.
Not an illusion. John Hammond line in the first one. But yeah, they actually had something to like act with. And then now when you have Chris Pratt like saying heel, he's just like talking to
He's like, heel, tennis ball, heel.
he's either talking to someone in like one of those suits, right?
He's talking to like Andy Serkis, like taking a smoke break.
Yeah.
He's talking to Costco Andy Serkis. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think it makes it also just more believable because I think the acting is better.
Yeah,
Also, like-
and this is a meta thing with these movies too. Like we were wondering, you know, I mean, the CGI obviously was developed for, you know, basically, I mean, like they were using the Terminator movies a little bit, but like this was the first movie that like we can make this with a computer, right? And it was coinciding with Pixar doing digital animation and stuff, and that being like the metatextual version of the dinosaurs of like, look what we did, we brought dinosaurs back. And the movie, if you zoom out, it's like, look what we did. We made dinosaurs on a computer.
Yeah.
What goes on in the movie and in the book, which is I want to pull up this line, but I don't have a phone on me, where Jeff Goldblum, Ian Malcolm, is talking about progress. And he's like, progress isn't beautiful. Progress isn't swift. Progress is forceful. It pillages, right? And he's talking about why we can't do this. And it in the book, it's this entire, not anti-science rant from Chrichton, but it's like an anti-progress rant where it's like science, we hold scientists up to this high esteem of like, they are the people who will take us into the future. And it's like, well, the future, while...
Like, what's so great about Discovery? Discovery is like chaos and just like...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's kind of what happened to these movies and movies as a whole, where it's like you start out with like the greatest artisans in the world making partially digital on the wide shot, and it's raining and it's Steven Spielberg shooting, and then we come into the single and then there's the puppeteers and like, everything is so carefully done, up to Jurassic World 3 where Chris Pratt is just in like a previs scene with like 8 CGI elements around him saying heel like he's at the fucking Westminster Dog Show with 3 Raptors, you know?
Yeah.
And it's so meta in that way that it's so interesting, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Goldblum line, I'm gonna find it.
You gotta find it. I mean, no, it's interesting because when I was a kid, I was a lot less into Jurassic Park than like
Schindler's List, or
I was always of his 93 work. I was more of a Schindler's List guy.
you were more late 93 than early 93.
I was more of an Oscars play than I was, his big.
Like the best visual effect he did that year was the girl in the red dress, and I won't say otherwise.
But when I was a kid, I liked Jurassic Park, but I was never like, because there were always kids. Noah, you were one of them.
Yeah.
That like really, really liked Jurassic Park, and I think that I like also like didn't really have much of like a knowledge about dinosaurs. Like I wasn't going after dinosaurs.
You weren't a Ross guy on Friends.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
And I'm still not. But
Fuck you, David Schwimmer.
rotten hell Schwimmer. But in watching Jurassic Park in the last week, and I also rewatched Jaws in the last week. And and when I was a kid, Jaws, I loved Jaws. And Jaws is one of my favorite movies, one of my dad's favorite movies.
Hot take.
And it's a good play. And watching both of them in the last week, it is just amazing to watch. One, to watch the evolution of Spielberg from Jaws to Jurassic Park, but also in both movies, just being like, man, they're also like, they don't play out exactly like you think they will. And I think so many movies have looked at both movies and been, and like they've extrapolated like the wrong ideas.
Yeah, let's have a dinosaur eat a dinosaur.
Yes,
Yeah.
and like, or like, oh, we need like a fun, quirky character like Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
And then like even in the next movie, they're like, what if Goldblum's the lead? And you're like, I don't really want Goldblum as the lead. Like I like Goldblum as like the kind of third part to Sam Neill.
I need him shirtless on the table.
Exactly. I want him to be attacked. I don't want him to be like, our hero.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like always taking like the wrong lessons from in like with Jaws too. I mean they've made so many shark movies since Jaws. They made 3 other Jaws movies.
Yeah.
And they're all terrible.
Yeah.
Jaws
You didn't
2
like
is okay.
Sharknado?
I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome, but it's
1 through 8. Yeah, I mean, in a lot of these movies, the head eats the tail, you know, and it's the lesson of humanity we learn inside them, and it's the lessons we take out of them when we make the sequels for them.
Yeah, that is an interesting point though. We're like, you know, Jeff Goldblum isn't the main character in the first one. That's why it works so well. And then they're like, oh, everyone likes him, which is but it only works so well because he's not.
Yeah,
That's
Sam
a very
Neill doesn't
interesting
have
point. I
too
didn't
much.
think about that.
He doesn't have too much to do other than quarterback the movie. He doesn't get to like hit on anyone.
Yeah.
In two.
Well, no, I'm
the
saying
first one.
in the first. He's not in the second one.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that
Or who you talking about?
when
Alan Grant.
Sam Neill, yeah.
talking-
But in the second one, when Goldblum steps into the lead role, he doesn't get to like drop water on anyone's hand and hit on them. By the way,
chaos theory.
when you were saying, by the way, like the quote from that doc where it's like, we need someone who's nerdy but has like pure animal rage. Like that in that scene is so perfect because he's explaining like, you know, Oxford level math of chaos theory, but also just trying to sleep with Laura Dern.
Dude,
Yeah.
It's
The collision of that is only Goldblum.
such next level chum like.
Yeah.
It's just the Chumley is
Yeah, it's so great.
pure unadulterated Goldblum,
Yeah.
unleaded.
It's rare, you know,
Yeah.
that you see that kind of energy up on the screen.
100%.
He's like, you see that drop? It went a different place that time.
The waves on the hairs change direction.
Yeah.
They influence the way it,
He speeds up and slows down talking so much.
Dude, I love that
Yeah.
though.
Where he's like, well, what do you do here? What is it? What was that one line where he's got where he almost says it to the camera? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I need a little more context.
Dude, he's like,
I wish I was able to just get that.
he's like, oh, cool, or something. It's not good.
I'm sorry, man.
This is why I should have a notebook on me right
Yeah,
now.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
But it was really
Anyway.
it was really enjoyable to rewatch Jurassic Park this week. I'm still like, because I do think that a lot of times Jaws and Jurassic Park get pitted against each other. It's like I mean the two beasts.
Literally in a
of-
Sharknado movie, they got pitted against each other. Probably
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I still Jaws just fucking rocks. It just works for me. But Jurassic Park, I do really like it, and it's amazing that it's just like clearly the best of the bunch. They've never done it as good since. They immediately don't do it as good with the second one. Like,
Yeah.
I even think between Jaws 1 to Jaws 2, like Jaws 2 isn't horrible. It's actually really fun.
Spielberg didn't direct Jaws too, right?
He did not.
Yeah, I
No.
didn't think so.
Lost World isn't horrible either. It just is wrong. It just is like not the same tone.
I was saying it was I was telling Noah where it felt like Michael Jordan playing on the Wizards. You know?
Yeah, that was funny.
Anyway,
Yeah, like in the book, like Sarah Harding is like kind of more the main character, like the hero in the book. She like kicks ass in the book, and then it was kind of like not. I mean, still did in the movie, but like not as
barely
much.
did anything.
yeah, she's kind of weak.
Yeah, all right,
She
yeah,
makes
there
a
you go.
phone call.
Yeah.
In the
You'd
movie,
like
she
more.
just like, or in the book, I mean, she completely takes control. Ian Malcolm is like sedated on morphine for like the tail end of the book, and like not doing anything.
And you just
And
rely on
she's just
Sarah.
like does everything. It's awesome.
Damn.
Yeah, real.
Do you
No,
yeah,
heroin.
sorry.
I was just gonna
real
say.
heroin?
Yeah.
Look at this film school kids right here.
Yeah.
Do you know who wrote Jurassic Park 3?
I do not.
Speaking of film school, Alexander Payne.
Really?
Yeah, and Jim Taylor.
Wow.
Election and About Schmidt.
Directed by Joe Johnston.
Oh man, it feels like it feels like the deleted scenes of Jumanji. That's what Jurassic Park 3.
Dude.
We're at 40. Yeah.
I don't like how in 3 they kind of try to make Alan Grant a little Indiana Jones esque.
Oh yeah.
You know, especially the last scene where Billy's like, "I saved your hat," and he's like,
It's a
he's like,
direct reference to Indiana Jones.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
You know whose
personally,
hat I did
but-
like though? Mahershala Ali's beret
Oh.
in this new movie.
See, I do like
Good accessories. Bailey. Everyone's talking about Bailey's slutty glasses. That's what they're saying on the internet.
You
Keep
should
calling
talk
it
about
slutty glasses.
talk about that beret.
Talk about that intellectual beret.
Yeah.
Fair.
Should I get a beret going?
Yes.
Can I make, before we go to the pictures, can I make one more prompt for you guys real quick?
of course.
We're at 40 minutes. Is that right?
see?
The dinosaur speaks Spanish now.
We did confirm they can speak.
I didn't realize it until I was watching 3 and then also Rebirth how, and this sounds really stupid, but I mean it earnestly,
Okay.
how important John Williams is to the quality of the stories of these movies.
Oh, does he not do the 3?
He just based on listening to it, he definitely doesn't do it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, he doesn't do the new one, I don't think.
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah.
Shout out to Jay.
Because I think his last movie was that Indiana Jones.
Yeah, well, when I was at the dedication of the scoring stage to him, I did ask him. I was like, "Please be there for Rebirth."
Yeah,
so get the fuck out of my face.
He said, "Don't even look at me."
But no, I mean, like that music. You did not, right? Yeah. That music, I didn't realize it because when you see the same type of wide shots and the same because they mirror the shots off of what Spielberg's doing, and you're like, man, it's really cheaper when the music isn't the same. Music in movies. If you want to teach like a scoring class, like go watch Jurassic Park. And then go watch Jurassic Park Rebirth and be like, they're trying to do the same music and they're some of the same riffs, but it's not the fucking same. And
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Because his score for Jurassic Park is awesome.
All time.
It's
So good.
excellent.
Yeah.
And he's an incredible composer at like kind of zagging at points where it's like, because obviously he builds tension in a really great way, and he obviously is like has such an incredible like ear for themes and for like building out like the body of themes throughout a movie. But he is really great at like carrying like the emotion of a scene, like and like bouncing back and forth between dark and light, like really quickly,
scary, and
it's like and it's perfect for like a Jurassic Park where it's like, and it's the same in Jaws too, where it's like. Where you like are like, holy shit, that's a T-Rex, and you're horrified, and then the next one you're like, it's actually insane that we're being chased by a T-Rex. Like, how cool is this?
Yeah,
and it's like it's very like in tune with what the audience feels too, where you're like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Whereas most movies would just play it like super suspenseful and then just like cut it. He's like really really great about like kind of being in conversation with an audience. That is impressive and the reason why he's won like 1,000 Oscars. So
he can make you believe in magic.
Yeah.
He did that night.
John William Spielberg and David Holmes and Steven Soderbergh are probably the two best director to
two best to do it. Two best
pairings.
combos.
But
do we want to shout out any final science gone wrong films before?
Yeah, what do you got here? Shout out to BD Wong, the scientist in Jurassic Park, who's like, there's no way this will go wrong.
He's in so many of them. After he's in like a bunch of the Jurassic World.
He's in Jurassic World. I know. I
in a
saw it
ton
today,
of
and
them.
I was stunned.
I was looking up
He's like the
science gone
Eugene
wrong
Levy of
movies.
American Pie movies and that.
Yeah.
Levy's back.
Yeah.
Band camp.
I don't know when the bit's ending.
Sorry, the bit's
it's all
over.
good. For other science gone wrong movies, there's like Terminator.
Yeah.
The Gorge, that new Miles Teller.
Is that Science Gone Wrong?
Yeah, dude.
That sounds like Chum Gone Wrong.
Chum gone right. Science
really?
gone horribly wrong.
Did they get across the gorge?
Dude, not only never mind. yeah, they do. What else is there? I mean,
Ex Machina is a favorite of a lot of
yeah,
people's.
there's and there's also we saw The Host is like a big science gone wrong.
Yeah, The
and
Host.
like dumping shit into the river and being like, we'll figure it out later. But also this was like a huge, and this is like such a perfect sweet spot for my dad, which is like 50s and 60s science, like Cold War era science fiction. Like it's all the them and like the original The Thing, or like
What about the Manchurian Candidate?
It's kind of there.
Kind of their military
Frankenstein as
version.
well.
Yeah, Frankenstein's got a little science gone wrong there.
Yeah.
Kind of maybe the birth of science gone
Almost,
wrong with
right?
that.
Yeah.
They all revolve around god complexes generally.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Truman Show in a way is science gone wrong, except for it's a reality show as the experiment.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's social science.
Social science.
Oh, there you go.
It's a Stanford prison experiment. Reality show.
The rehearsal.
The rehearsal, dude. I mean, I'm trying to think of other ones.
Limitless.
Limitless.
I guess
Thank
it goes
you.
right
Yeah.
for him though.
What's
He
that called?
becomes, like the goat.
RGBU 220 or whatever the fucking drug is.
Yeah. Substance.
Substance is a new one. That's definitely.
Yeah.
I think it's funny when they're in a lab in these movies, though, or at least you get the lab. Shout out to Mr. DNA. That's a David Koepp creation right there.
That's good.
Fucking awesome. But anytime they can explain the science really well, I think these movies work excellently.
I would agree.
And it's really clear in Jurassic Park. And it's to the
so
point where
good.
you're like, oh. And that's why Mr. DNA is so good. You're like,
Yeah.
they've made it that you can explain it to a child.
Yeah, something
It's like,
that
oh, that's really smart. I get it now.
If you guys are a fan of Jurassic Park still, after we talked about it, there's a podcast called Script Apart where they invite screenwriters on to talk about their scripts. David Kep does an episode on Jurassic Park.
Oh, really?
It's one of the best episodes on the show. You should check it out. I forgot about it till now.
Yeah.
It especially because you read the book.
No.
It literally shows you. It's an adaptation class. Like it shows you how to take dense Michael Crichton on his bullshit, right? And then be like, well, we need to explain this to kids. How about a cartoon called Mr. DNA?
Yeah.
And we're watching it through the characters watching it.
Yeah. It's so smart.
Yeah. So whenever they can figure out how to explain, like a weird example is in Ex Machina when what's his name, Domhnall Gleeson's like, you looked at my porn history.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like finding different ways other than just a scientist being like, it's clearly because boom.
Yeah.
Like if you can find another way to to boil it down.
They can't live in the oxygen on this
Yeah.
part of the world.
It's like that. That's like, I mean, that's just really smart writing, and that's where you're in the right hands. But it doesn't always happen.
Can I give a reference of science gone right?
Whoa.
The Martian.
Ah.
Yeah, the power of science.
That was
Power
a book,
poop.
right?
Yeah, the power of poop.
What?
That was a book, right?
That was a book, an Andy Weir book.
There you go.
Yeah, and Andy Weir is another guy who digs deep into the textbooks to
I feel like
justify.
a lot of science movies are adaptations.
Because you got to put in the legwork. You know, you got to get someone in there who can really.
Frankenstein was a book.
Yeah,
Sure was. Yeah, The Martian the book is maybe too sciencey for me.
Really?
It goes deep.
Well, now they're doing Project Hail Mary,
Yeah.
which is like the second one.
Yeah.
Gosling's gonna do it.
Which I've heard the book is also very.
Yeah.
I've heard the book is very good, but I've heard the book is very sciencey too.
Yeah, I didn't do
He's a
much
science
research
guy.
on Science Gone Wrong. I'm trying to think off the top of my head with these.
I mean, it was just like it was huge, obviously, though, like during that nuclear era, where like that was kind of where Godzilla and that whole wave were just like kind of in tandem with like nuclear war.
Yeah.
And what chemicals do to like the natural order of things too.
We
Is
don't
that
make
like
a
a
lot of
World
them
War
anymore.
Z? How does World War Z start? Is that kind
It
of
is
science going on?
I think it is a strain. Yeah, there
Right?
is like
Something like that?
it's in labs.
I don't know.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's a lab, yeah, because then Brad Pitt at the end of that, he walks past the zombie with the
Yeah,
Coke
because
can.
they need a healthy host.
Yeah.
He's like sick.
And they're like, is this zombie going to know Brad Pitt is walking past him? Wouldn't that movie be funny if it ended with the zombie turning to him? Like, are you Brad Pitt?
I'm sorry, you look exactly like a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't like science in movies. And I think maybe that's why it's not like, because now, like in real life, there's like this threat to
Too much
science.
science. Yeah.
There's too much like alternative science almost that we're now like, it's not as cinematic to.
Too much discovery.
Well, it's not even too much discovery, but it's too much like second guessing already.
Yeah.
That it's no longer, I feel like, popular to be like, science went wrong. You know what I mean? Because we're all like questioning.
Yeah.
You know, it's too under attack to make it under attack in a movie almost.
Yeah, that's
don't know.
fair. Yeah, it's
We're in a post-science world.
that's well said. I mean, so often, science now I feel like can be linked to like different theories that can be of the conspiracy variety or not. And,
It's no longer the institution that can hold up a story at the front of it. Yeah.
So, and I think also like, it's just like so many different camps of science and getting into it's definitely, it lends itself in the way that a lot of things in the modern age, it lends itself less cinematically than it used to. There's not as many beakers, and there's a lot more like we've charted this on a computer.
Yeah. Not as many beakers. Good point.
We need way more vials, a lot more beakers.
The more is that a direct correlation? More beakers, better movie.
We've lost beakers.
Dude,
movies.
BD Wong is looking around. He's like, where the fuck did all my beakers go, dude?
Hey, somebody took my beakers. Yeah. So I'm saying whatever my pitch is going to be, you'll find out in a little bit. There's going to be a lot of beakers. So,
Yeah.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah.
Should we pitch here?
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Picture this. You're at work. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Who friggin' knows? And then ding, an email comes into the inbox. It's the Pioneer newsletter. You read through it. You say, God damn, if that wasn't a cold cocktail for my inbox. Sign up today at thepioneer.online. That's thepioneer.online. All right, back to the show.
All right. Welcome.
Tanner, you've been awfully silent this episode.
I know I'm tired. All right. So the way the pitches work, Noah, as I'm sure you've seen every episode, is I'm gonna ask a pitch question
Right.
to determine who's gonna pitch first. And the pitch question today is: the next time the Jurassic Park is playing on TV is on FX tomorrow. At what time is Jurassic Park playing on FX tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Friday.
You're good. You are good.
Tomorrow's Friday, and we're counting AMs and PMs, just so everyone's
Shit.
clear.
We're doing that AM bullshit.
Damn straight.
All right.
3:30 a.m.
All right, we got a 3:30 a.m. from Will.
Okay.
for the early morning crowd or the late night crowd.
I'm gonna go 11:30.
Fuck, that's so good.
11.
one?
AM or PM, brother?
I told you I don't play that bullshit. 11:30 a.m.
You're more of a military crowd.
Okay.
That would still be 11:30.
Since Will and Matt both went AM, I'll go PM. I'm thinking, what time? 5:10.
Yeah, there's
PM.
Not a lot of sports on right now. People
Yeah.
need to watch some movies.
Yeah, some
A night
prime
in with
time.
the kids.
Yeah.
Throw on JP.
Yeah. I like that.
That's good.
What movie is it, by the way? It's the first one? He's doing math. He's BD Wonging back there.
I see a beaker over there.
You can also just pick your favorite.
Yeah. So obviously Matt won. That I'm seeing 100%. The numbers
Okay.
are saying Matt won.
They call me the programming guy.
It's playing tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Matt won. I think that maybe Noah came in second with his 5:10 p.m.
Yeah, we can just go clock.
And then we'll hit Will. And then our pitch stitch, our little thing you got to add into the pitch, is these movies are disasters. And who loves a disaster movie more than little kids? I need to see a character that a little boy can see himself in this movie. There's got to be just a little boy character.
A little Jacob Tremblay.
Or it could be a little girl, a Jacob Tremblay.
Sure.
But yeah, so go ahead. There's got to be a little kid in the movie.
Okay.
All right.
Jacob Tremblay.
Oh, shoot.
That took a second for me.
Yeah, I had to explain it to Pitch Nation.
You good?
All right.
I'll keep it brief, guys.
Yeah.
Science gone wrong, everyone. Here's a couple of the bullet points I wrote down before I give you the name of my pitch. I got Permazin, bring back dead spouse, no sleep parentheses productivity.
Cool.
Custom pod. That's where AI creates a custom podcast in your ears.
Okay.
All right.
I just wrote down Her, like that movie. I like it.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Impossible meat shortage, life on Mars, perma AirPods, and then trial children. I didn't go with any of those though.
Okay.
Trial children was a real second.
These were all titles you
Those
had?
were all titles
Okay,
of like
cool.
things that could have science gone wrong. Trial children, I kind of like.
Okay, yeah.
So before you have a kid, they give you like a disposable kid. Anyway.
That okay. Speak on that later.
Right? Because like parents are all about safety now. They're like, we're just gonna have like a disposable kid to fucking kill before our kid comes along.
Yeah.
It's pretty dark.
Turns out they're real. Anyway.
Turns out you can't throw them away.
This is what I went with instead. All right. My movie is called Black Hole Therapy. All right. And this movie exists in space. Sorry, no, I know yours does as well.
I actually pivoted.
Oh, you pivoted?
Continue, yeah.
Thank God. All right. So in the near future, once commercial space travel is like a normal thing, we're not all shitting on Blue Origin anymore. The Patriots that went up, Katy Perry.
Woo!
A world famous astronaut in the back nine of life. All right. He's older. He's kind of like Jack Nicholson in what's the James Brooks movie?
Oh, in Terms of Endearment?
Terms of Endearment. Yeah. He's like an older astronaut and he's like famous, but now he's just kind of a washed up celebrity, right? Is lured to lead a group of beauty influencers and billionaires on a space voyage through a black hole to reverse the effects of aging. So it's like we're now at like the post wellness trend era in the near future where we're like, we're past the cold plunges, we're past the face masks. We're like, what's the cutting edge of skincare? Is fucking sending that shit through time and space to get rid of the wrinkles.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the trip's benefactor is like obviously like, you know, probably played by like Lauren Sanchez Bezos or something like that. Yeah. She's like, all right, let's fucking do this. She funds the entire thing. She's like, we're doing it. And they're all creating content. And this guy who the astronaut, played by we can go two ways: Kevin Costner or Julia Roberts. You know,
Okay.
we could gender swap that.
Sure.
It's Emma Wainwright. Hey, why not?
Hey, I like
So she's like, oh fuck, like I don't want to do this, but I don't mind being younger. That'll put me back in the spotlight again. You know, the prime of her life was 25 years ago when she was an astronaut. Like this is giving her opportunity to get back in there. So she goes, and the billionaire is this guy like Aaron Hopkins, and he's like, actually, let's go. Woman. It's Greta Lee is gonna play the billionaire, right?
Okay.
And she's like young beauty, you know, she's like the Steve Jobs of skincare, basically, right? And she goes and she's like, no, like we have to go deeper in the black hole. So they like successfully do it. I don't know much about black holes, guys. Sorry.
It's all right.
But they're like, we have to like keep going deeper. And they don't know when to stop. So it's not a problem of like, we didn't do what we came out to do. It's a problem of like, they were like, fuck, this is incredible. We could live forever if we keep going through this thing. Let's go full Benjamin Button in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And they come out and obviously they get trapped in there and they can't get out. Like you've got like Luke Grimes, you know, that guy from Yellowstone. He's like he's like one of he's like the pilot of the vessel. And he's like, fuck this liberal bullshit, you know.
Totally.
Totally.
Vintage Luke.
Yeah. And he's like there and he's like, oh, we fucked up. So it's him and Julia Roberts / Kevin Costner, whichever one you want to choose. And they're like, all right, we gotta get these fuckers out of here. They figure out successfully through like Martian style Matt Damon science, like survive and get into a slingshot situation where they can get back into the orbit of Earth. But the way that they do it is kind of like, I'm taking this from Interstellar, where it's like they're gonna lose time and get really old. You know what I mean? So because of that, all of their de-aging will go away and they're going to enter Earth again as like they're going to enter them as like old people.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
So the question is for the entire, you know, syringed, Botoxed beauty influencers, like, you know, are they willing to enter Earth as old people again? Or will they die in space?
Does the unspoken kid in your movie just turn into a fetus again?
Thank you for reminding me of the kid.
Yeah,
Totally forgot about it. Yeah, Jacob Tremblay is the only one. He exits, and he's now like an adult. No, they get older.
Right. So I was just.
Oh yeah.
Like, does the kid just get younger?
How did
Like
he become a
Benjamin
kid?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe the kid's like only in the end of the movie, and it's like Interstellar, where it's like my daughter is like older. I don't know. Maybe the kid becomes an adult at the end, and it's like big, right? And he's like an adult, but he's a kid at the same time.
He gets
just
sucked
like
back
re-enters-
into his dad's penis.
Yeah, that I like that. He gets sucked back in his dad's wiener. But the main point is, more than half, only 3 people, Julia Roberts, Greta Lee, and Luke Grimes, are the only people who are like, we're going back. The rest of them are like, kill me in space.
Shoot me now.
I don't want eye bags again.
Yeah.
And they all die in space because they don't want to go back as old people because they value their youth more than they do their life.
Wow.
And they come back, and Julia Roberts is like finally okay with being her age that she is now. She's like, I don't need to go do that. And Luke Grimes is like back with the family on the ranch. And Greta Lee, the billionaire who's now old and, you know, her entire plan is fucked. She's now like, she uses it to like market skincare to old people. So she's just selling shit again.
All right.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
Black hole therapy.
Cool.
I like the name a lot.
Yeah.
I dig it. Yeah. I like how.
Sorry, I went over.
No, you're good. I like when I hear something that I've never thought about being embarrassing, but the idea of leaving Earth and being like, I'm going to come back really young and then coming back really old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mega embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
Yeah.
I want it to be like funny. Like the science is too stupid to like for this to be really serious.
Yeah.
And it's like Lauren Sanchez up there and everyone, and they're like, all right, we can go back.
Yeah.
But you guys are gonna have crow's feet and eye bags. And they're just like, fuck that. Kill me here.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I like
Nice.
I dig it. I
Tell me
love
I'm
it.
gonna have motherfucking cataracts. Leave me in space.
Like the car.
Cataracts, not Cadillacs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm so fucking sorry, dude. All right.
Pitch stitch didn't work well with mine. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. He
But
got
the
sucked
penis
back
thing
up
really
into-
saved me, Tanner.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what's important is that he got sucked back up into his dad's penis. Noah,
Yes.
All right.
you ready?
Yes.
All right, and go.
All right.
Hit us with
my
it.
movie takes place in the future at some point. We'll say around 2060-ish or whatever. And the Earth is becoming more and more hospitable because carbon dioxide levels have been rising, and it's becoming harder to have a planet that supports life. So we're all trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
And then there's a meteor shower that hits Venus, and a comet comes off Venus, or a piece of Venus breaks off and starts hurtling towards Earth. Now, this is important because Venus its atmosphere is pretty much all carbon dioxide. And astronomers find bacteria on the little piece. And they're like, oh, shoot. We need to study this bacteria because it might be able to unlock the secret in surviving in a more hospitable planet. So the comet, I don't know the difference between a comet and an asteroid, or a meteor.
Me neither.
Comets-
But
comets are
it
way
lands
hotter.
somewhere in Central America. And that's when we meet Jeff Goldblum, because of course he's in my movie.
Bingo.
He will be playing Ezekiel Cox. He is
He's under a pile of women.
he is the CEO of Helix Bioresearch, and
No
Helix
free ads.
Bioresearch has just won a bid with the United States government to conduct research on this bacteria. So he goes out and recruits the 2 top scientists in their field. That is going to be Alice Watts, played by Emma Watson, who's going to be the lead genetic engineer, and Will Poulter, who's going to be Malcolm Moss, Dr. Moss, and he's going to be the lead bioinformatics scientist. Cool. That's when they come into play. They're going to come and do research, and they meet up with Oscar Isaac, aka Wesley Leonard, who's going to be like the U.S. like special ops general, someone, whatever. And he's kind of like running like point on it, security, operations, all that good stuff. So they go into it. They start doing research on these bacteria. Emma Watson, Alice Watts, kind of has a sneaking suspicion that Jeff Goldblum has ulterior motives to doing this research. She caught him having a sneaky phone call with his investors, something about getting some sort of sample to them, something or the other. Basically, he wants to patent it and sell it. Kind of reminiscent of Rebirth. But anyway.
Dude, big pharma's everywhere.
Yeah, big pharma's anywhere. He wants to sell it to Pfizer and Moderna. But
Johnson Johnson, too.
anyway, so they start doing research on this bacteria, and they start collecting local wildlife. In this case, ocelots, wildcats.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what...
Ocelot?
Yeah.
It's a cat, but it's in the wild. And anyway, they start doing testing on
wildcat.
ocelots. I just chose them because they're found in Central America. And they start putting the bacteria in their food.
Yeah.
And each ocelot's in a different like holding cell. And what they notice is after eating it, their behavior patterns they're very solitary creatures, but they start becoming very identical in their behavior. So they start doing everything the same, yada, yada, yada. Then stuff happens. It's not fully fleshed out.
It's all right.
But anyway, stuff happens. Dr. Watts continues to suspect something's up with Ezekiel. She catches Ezekiel going into one of the ocelot's cages, catches him. He gets thrown off, looks around, and the ocelot bites him. It's fine. He brushes it off, puts it back in the cage. They just go on their business. Everyone goes to bed. And then Oscar Isaac the next day is watching the security footage, or just watching like the entire lab through, the security hub, and notices that Ezekiel is now doing the same movement pacing pattern as the ocelots.
Whoa.
And we're like, oh, what's going on here? And then basically I didn't get to an ending, but it's some sort of hive mind bacteria.
Interesting.
And then
What is a hive mind bacteria for all of our
like a hive mind
our
where like
dumb
it's
listeners?
it's like a bunch of different people or like different entities, but they all are controlled by one mind.
Oh, the entity in Mission Impossible.
I've never seen Mission Impossible, not gonna lie.
You're part of the hive
Yeah,
mind, man.
there you go. But yeah, and then I wanted to end in some way where like Emma Watson gets bit and she like sees the truth and like is enlightened by the hive mind, and then like Will pulled her somehow, gives her a vaccine or something, and she's like back and like knows how to save the world.
So he saves her.
Yeah.
But does he save their marriage?
Shit. It's ambiguous.
So it's a Grant
Sadler
thing.
Yeah, you fast forward 20 years and she's married with 3 kids. Dude.
It's beautiful. This is a beautiful reversal.
Oh, I also forgot a kid. As I reminded you of it.
I feel like in
my movie, the kid also turns back into sperm.
Yeah. So he gets sucked into a dong?
That. Yeah.
Does he get sucked into the dong of the character from my movie?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I have a suggestion for the kid.
Yeah.
I feel like the kid is the first one to be like, ooh, pretty animal, and like go in and try to pet him. Okay. Gets bit. They're like, what the fuck's wrong with that kid?
Yeah.
And then it starts, you know.
I like that.
So it's through innocent intentions that it happens first, but like that's like a little like plant the seed.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also forgot to think of a name. I'm just realizing for the movie.
Just spitball one right now. Right up. Ocelot.
Will Poulter. Ocelot, yeah.
Untitled
What about
Emma
Hive
Watson,
Mind?
Will Poulter.
I was thinking something like Hive. Or just Hive Mind.
Hive. Yeah, Hive Mind.
The Hive.
The Hive.
Superfood Organics. Check
Yeah.
it out in Mar Vista. It's really good. They have a really good breakfast burrito.
Yeah, shout out to the Hive, guys. No, you like playing Settlers of Catan there for 3 straight hours, right?
Dude, talk about 5 hours. We absolutely shut that place down. It was crazy. What a Saturday morning / afternoon.
They have an incredible board game selection.
They do.
Hive.
It's great.
Yeah.
If you guys are ever in the area, I would check it out.
I used to know somebody who worked there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I almost got a job there.
Oh.
It's been open for. Oh, there's another one.
There's
right?
another
Yeah.
Multiple
One near us.
locations.
Yeah.
Yep.
What were you gonna do there? Were you gonna be like a referee for Catan or make coffee?
I was gonna like monitor the game.
Yeah.
You know, the barista gave, shout out to friend of the pod, Jack Muller, a discount for winning both games.
Oh, really?
Yep. They respect our prowess.
I feel like Jack Muller would get bit by one of these.
Jack
cats.
Muller is
Yeah.
actually going to be the kid in my movie.
Oh, really? Yeah.
A young kid from Wisconsin, Appleton, Wisconsin. And his address is...
Oh, come on.
Anyway.
Say it.
Noah.
I love that.
I love that, yeah.
I think hive mind is terrifying. I've always, like when I was a kid, that was probably one of the scary, like, you know, when you're scared of shit that's when will that ever be a problem? Like whenever they had those videos of ants that like a little parasite gets in this ant and then it's all the ants.
Oh, wow.
If that makes sense.
I never thought about that.
That was the scariest shit ever. So
Tanner, any of the gators,
go.
any of the gators near you ever get hive mind?
'cause
That could be a good like gator gator hunting movie where they get hive mind and they come after the Roberts family out on the swamps.
truly feels like it's really digging into Sharknado territory. But I'll get back to you on that.
All right.
Loop around.
Beautiful job though. Real science in your movie. Not a lot of real science in my de-aging movie there.
I tried.
Yeah.
I tried.
I like it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pill feeders, how you feeling?
Will,
Let's do it.
we always call you Dr. Will Peters. This is where you prove it.
Yeah, let's see what texts I've been reading recently.
But you ready?
Yeah, I'm
Go.
ready. Okay. So
Oh, no notebook. Look at this.
yeah, cold, blank, raw. The
Goldblum. Uncut. Chaos theory.
untethered. The idea that I settled upon, something that I like since I was a kid, I thought was interesting, was like the myth or the lack thereof of the Loch Ness Monster. And so I want to find a way to make a movie about the Loch Ness Monster where it turns out that this monster, kind of in a new age Jurassic Park way or Jurassic World, where they've modified like creatures, kind of like the Host too, I guess.
Yeah,
Like
I was going to bring up the
there's
host.
been
That's
kind
a
of
Loch
like
Ness Monster movie.
Yeah, there's been a creature created and dropped into the Loch Ness. But I wanted it as opposed to, the Host being, modern and South Korea. I wanted this to actually be like at Loch Ness, like in this small village of, Scotland.
Right.
And so the idea is starting the movie with like a group of, these, let's call them mythbusters, people that are going out there to discover, see if we can find Loch Ness, and one of them actually going missing. And so they, having this, American citizen missing in international waters, in foreign waters, they call in like a U.S. ambassador has to come in and kind of deal with this whole situation. And in doing so, basically it becomes like this detective story. Kind of also there's a little bit of Okja, I guess, in this too. Like seeing this massive pig and then being like, what started this?
Just a
massive
sprinkle
pig?
of Okja.
Yeah, I'm just sprinkling in South Korean cinema right now.
What era is this though?
I think it is modern.
Okay.
I think it would be cool to go back. But I think it's got to be modern if science is involved because I think it's got to be. It's like Big Pharma. They've been messing around with the fishes around Loch Ness, and they accidentally created a Loch Ness monster. I think it's interesting that it's like, for this big pharma company to be like, there actually wasn't a Loch Ness monster until we were tinkering around here, and we accidentally created one. And so it is like, while these people, like our friend is missing, and we actually think this is a link to Loch Ness monster, and the U.S. ambassador is like, I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, there's no Loch Ness monster. But as they're like, going down the road on this, they're seeing that like, not everything in this village is as it seems, and there clearly is. They are keeping something from this, and so obviously this big company that's been tinkering with the water around here, who knows what they're trying to solve? Let's call it
AIDS.
Let's call it AIDS.
Let's give it a fake name. Call it AIDS. And they're trying to solve something.
AIDS is a myth.
And through their testing, yes, they've dumped a whole bunch of these chemicals. I really am just putting the host in Loch Ness.
I'll tell you what. Can this guy Shea Wiggum be the?
He could be in there.
You know that guy, Shea Wiggum?
Yeah, I do know.
I feel like he's like the U.S. Embassy
from though.
I don't know, but he's the guy who's like, this thing's fucking bullshit. Man.
Yeah.
Is he in the first season of White Lotus?
No, that's Steve Zahn.
Oh man,
his
they
evil
look
twin.
similar.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, actually, Shea Wiggum is kind of the evil twin of Steve Zahn. Anyway, get back to your pitch.
which that can be a part of the movie. But I think that one, Shea Wickham is involved. But two, I think that it's just like they've been testing, and I always liked the idea that like within this like small community that's built around this great myth, that the whole community's also kind of in on this. So it's like, it's not like an Aaron Brockovich where the community's like, there's something going on at that plant and it's making us sick, but I don't know. It's like, I think these people are like, they're in on it, and they're like trying to be like, no, there's the Loch Ness monster, but they all are like, they're all reaping the pot of like whatever is going on at this factory, which is to create like, they're creating, super drugs.
AIDS medication. Yeah.
They're creating this, let's call it AIDS medication. And so they're like, yes, we accidentally created the Loch Ness monster, but that's actually kind of good for business. People were coming here anyway.
I like this. I like
so
this.
they're getting a slice of the pie.
Yeah, so I think they're getting a cut of it.
So they're myth makers.
They're myth makers.
Yeah.
They're using a myth that was already established.
Or maybe they made it years ago.
Yeah, and we created the Loch Ness monster 70 years ago
to fuel tourism.
Yeah, so it's like they're like, we can actually use this to our benefit because people are already interested in coming to like see if there's a Loch Ness monster.
Yeah.
But obviously we actually kind of accidentally did create a Loch Ness monster. So and I think that the kid involved in this movie.
Yeah, who's getting sucked up into what penis?
Well, I think it's. I think it's obviously the Loch Ness monster penis, but it's. I think it's a local like village boy. That's like that isn't like actually.
I can see the headline now.
that only
Local
makes
village
sense.
boy
Yeah.
gets sucked up into penis.
Loch Ness penis.
I feel like there's a part of the headline missing. Why? What is
Ness.
this?
Anyway, sorry.
And but yeah, it's like I think it's a local like like a 7 or 8 year old that isn't like aware of what's going on in this village, obviously, and is is just like, and I think he like sees the monsters. Holy fuck!
I'm gonna get sucked into this dong.
Yeah, and then and the Loch Ness monster like drops his dong
fifth
on
leg.
Yeah,
It's got a fucking dicey easy vac there, ready to suck it up. Yeah.
It's like walking onto the Millennium Falcon.
that's the movie.
It's like in Face Off when you get sucked into the wind turbine.
Yeah, it's eerily similar. it will be the.
I love it. I will say that it would be funny if it was like if there was a movie that was just Aaron Brockovich, but instead of a chemical leak at a plant, it was the Loch Ness monster.
Julia Roberts is.
Yeah.
Brockovich is in it. Yeah. And the real one, not Julia Roberts.
The real Aaron Brockovich.
Oh my
making
God,
her
this
acting
is
date.
starring Aaron Brockovich? That's insane. Yeah. So that's it.
Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
That was good fun.
I like how we kind of did. What did we do? We did space. We did like
Jungle?
disease, and we did monster. We kind of hit all the different ways that a science experiment can go wrong, and I like that. It kind of keeps it fresh. It keeps it full. I would buy all these movies if I could, but unfortunately, that's not how the game works.
We
The
didn't hit
game works
Beakers,
that
though.
I have to choose one specific person, and I think that I choose. Honestly, Black Hole Therapy was pretty damn good. Like that had a sick
It is
concept.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. I know.
Fuck you.
Damn. I thought I had it for a second with
Yeah, I
the
thought the
reconnecting
pause.
with Tanner's past on the
Yeah.
hive mind fear. I thought I had you.
You did have a great shot at it. I mean,
I'll tell you what, but
Yeah.
like Black Hole Therapy, that was I felt like I was alone pitching that one when we had so much fun with your guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sorry.
sorry.
Yeah. You guys left me out on the island with that one. But I'll take the win though.
It was the first time I've sat in on a pitch. I was really absorbing.
Yeah,
like,
you should have been like, what if Jeff Goldblum's in this?
Yeah.
I'd be like,
What if I've thought of the line by the way that he says.
oh yeah, what?
He's like, what you call discovery, I call the rape of the natural world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he gets sucked up into a penis.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a
Called
T-Rex
Discovery,
dog.
I call the rape of the natural world.
I did like I like yours, Matt. I also think yours is the only one of these that currently has an ending too. Like,
yes,
it has like
that's
an
also
ending
true.
point, which is
Yeah.
I think helps.
Well, I think I do. I think the ending of this being that they have
Yeah.
to come back and get old,
Like they're like, fuck it.
and you kind of I think that there's just so much about it. I like the fact that some of them don't come back. They're just like, no, this is more important to me.
yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
they went out in the first place.
Yeah.
That's why they
Dang.
missed it.
It's
Okay.
Yeah, no one steal that shit, guys.
No, that's
I
a good
will.
tip for next time. Do think of an ending.
Tanner also likes specific scenes too.
yes.
And you
Always
had
big
one of
fan
those.
scenes.
Yeah, Tanner likes when people are just like, and they're in a room, and this guy says, "What this?" And the other guy's like, "Here's I'm gonna get
Hear
sucked up in
that.
the penis."
Okay.
But yeah, great job, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
This was an incredible episode to come back on.
Yeah.
You're welcome back, Tanner.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Tanner.
Welcome back.
And
Tanner.
welcome for the first time now.
Welcome home.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
welcome home.
Oh,
You have
man.
arrived.
You guys are too nice.
Did
Too
you
nice.
did you have a good time on your first podcast?
Dude, this was really fun. Actually,
know,
yeah,
right?
I had a great time.
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
It was super fun.
I felt like there was something that I wanted to say or shout out on this, but I can't remember it.
Will Peters and
Oh yeah, go watch the zombie video with Will Peters.
Oh yeah.
Directed
That wasn't what I was gonna say, but yeah, please do.
directed by friend of the pod, Caleb.
Yes.
Caleb.
Sound designed by producer of the pod, Tanner.
Yeah,
Hey.
that was cool.
Yeah.
Noah, do you want to pitch your fake company that could be a real company and the sponsor of the show?
Oh man.
Is it Paradise Consulting?
Please, no,
Not yet.
it's not ready.
Next episode.
Well, I will
Yeah.
say I found our
next time.
second construction-based sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Is it this fake
Potentially.
company?
It is,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it'll be real soon.
It will be real,
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
KR Drywall can go to hell.
Yeah. Move out of the way, Kevin Roadhouse.
Oh, wait, I remember what I was gonna say.
Is his name Kevin Roadhouse?
No,
Yes.
it's
It is.
That would be awesome.
have I not said that? Roadhouse. Have I not said that on the pod before?
I don't
His
think
name is
you've-
Roadhouse, and our friend Dane, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dane one day was just like his name is Kevin Roadhouse.
And
He's
he has
totally
never
mad.
been called
Yeah.
his actual name. since.
Similarly to when we did the pod with Liam Cullen, and you pulled up random people we knew, and you guys were like, oh, that's his name, that guy, and we were like, no, he has a different name. Similarly, because Dane as well just renamed the guy, and it stuck
Yeah.
for 5 years straight.
Yeah.
So I think it was Jack Ombach to Jake Ombach or something. Like that.
It's Jake. Jake Ombach and then Reed Zerflink.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Shouting out people.
You
now.
guys friends
Yeah.
with aliens?
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, I remember what I was going to say though.
Yeah.
Someone did comment on our last pod on Spotify. Drop the letterbox.
Oh, sure. We do have them.
So yours is Scrounce.
mine is Scrounce. That's SCROUNCE. You'll see some flaming hot takes.
Yours is what's yours
Let me give
again?
it a go. Oh, mine is Parod.
It's just Parad. Yeah.
That's my nickname.
Is it Parad?
It's a Paaraad. Someone had Parad.
Yeah. Isn't your profile photo the guy from Kong Skull Island?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Bailey Rotisserie.
Yeah. Bailey Rotisserie. It's another fake guy. And mine is the Pioneer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 words.
There you go.
Clean and simple. Yeah, you'll find some heat there.
I think you will.
Yeah.
You'll find out what we're doing next week on this pod if you follow us on Letterboxd, because we just watched movies for it.
That's true.
Cool.
All right.
Good stuff.
Now let's get out of here. Eddington next week?
It's the next week.
Next week after that?
Yeah, it's the next week.
Oh,
after
never
that.
mind.
This weekend is Superman, which
Superman.
I am planning to see.
Who are we
Should we
pitching to?
Should we do a pod about it?
Yeah, I think probably.
All right.
I think
Pitch a movie to
Dude, aren't there like
1997?
18 Superman movies?
there's a ton.
Yeah.
We're behind. We
should pitch a movie to that one guy that's playing the bad guy in it.
Nicholas Hoult?
Nicholas
Oh,
Hoult.
what?
No.
Nathan Fillion.
Yes, I like Nathan
I
Fillion.
like Nathan Fillion.
Is that the guy that's playing
pitch a new
Lex Luthor?
season of The Recruit?
No, he's the guy that's
or the
got like
new
a bowl
season
cut.
of The Rookie.
Okay.
The Recruit is the other show.
The Recruit is something else.
Nah,
That's
you're
the,
thinking
that's
the
the
Rookie,
Colin
though.
Farrell movie.
Okay.
With Al Pacino. All right. Anyway,
Okay. Well, we might talk Superman next week. We probably will. but-
talk The Recruit. Actually,
Might talk the rookie.
this is not gonna make it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right. If this is still recording, we're out now.
Okay.
Bye.